everyone, Fed here, and welcome to, well, something new on my channel. I've never done this before, but it's 10 ways to hide your house inside of Minecraft. Now, if you've ever seen my 10 ways to protect your house part 1 and part 2 and enjoyed those videos, then you're absolutely gonna love this video. Now, if you've never seen those videos, I'll link to them in the description below, but if you watch this video and you enjoy this one, then you're absolutely gonna love those videos as well. Now, we have a few hidden things we have to find, and some hidden things lead to other hidden things. And guys, I think I'm spent on digging inside of Minecraft. I don't ever want to dig ever again inside of Minecraft. This video, well, not the video, but the whole world that I made to make this video took about 40 plus hours. It took forever. There's so much digging. Now, I never really say this on my videos unless they take me extremely long amount of time. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, you want to see more videos like this, then make sure to hit that like button. It will really let me know that you enjoyed it, because halfway through this video, I was only going to do 5 houses. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. But I had so many more ideas, and I was like, you know what? I got to keep going. I got to keep going. And it took me around 40 plus hours to build this entire world. Now, I will have tutorials on a few of these, not the houses themselves, but the secret ways to get inside of them. So I'll let you guys know if I have a tutorial or not, and I'll link to those in the description below. But if you see a house that you really like and I don't have a tutorial on it, I'll let you know I don't have it. And then let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do a tutorial on the house. Don't worry, every house will have a little swiping thing coming across the top to let you know what the house is called. So we're gonna go ahead and go through, I guess, the first house that I ever made. It was the first one I did on this world, which led me to do 10 houses. So the first one is going to be called the doggy house. And I know that sounds weird, but you'll know why once we get over to this location. So I'm gonna stop talking for just a little bit. And I'm sure you heard it. You can hear a wolf barking, but there is no wolf anywhere. And that's why this one's called the doggy house, because we have to find our wolf to get inside the house. And that's why I'm holding this diamond hoe right here, so I can till the ground to find my dog. Now, this is actually a very easy tutorial I can do on this. I do not have a tutorial for this one. So like I said, if you see anything inside this video that you want me to do a tutorial on, please let me know in the comment section below. This one is called the doggy house. So we're gonna come right here, and if you notice, yeah, there's one red flower over here. It's kind of a little suspicious, I know, but if we come right here and we till the ground, we can see right down there, and if you notice, there's Mr. Doggy right there, and I can make him sit up like this, and then once I walk away, he will open up this secret room right here, letting us down into the doggy house. Now, this is another thing I wanted to do, that I wanted to make it pretty much my own video, because I know people have done these in the past, just like the 10 ways to protect your house. They always have like secret passages into just a tiny little area where it's like, oh, look, here's my secret area. We have a few chests down here. You know, this is where we can hide all of our stuff. I didn't do that. That's why this video took so long, is I tried to theme everything. Some of them aren't, but I tried to theme everything after what the door is. So this is a doggy house. This doesn't look like a doggy house very much. So if we actually come right over here, and we have to find the triangle, there it is. If we come right here and look at that triangle behind that chest, and we left click on it like this. So let's go ahead, get up to the triangle, and then left click right here. We will open up a secret passageway into, well, can you guess it? The doggy house. So if we come right here, and we can actually close it up behind us by flipping the lever, so no one will know anything is there. So even if they find the first part of it, doesn't mean they're gonna find the second part of it. And here's the first time I ever dug, and this one took quite a while too for digging, and boom, there is the doggy house. Beware of the dog. So to get inside of our doggy house, all we have to do is just run right over here, jump on top of this block, jump on top of our dog's arm, and boom, now that is what I call a secret house. And I hope you guys really enjoyed the pixel art. I had a lot of fun making this one as well, but like, that's why I said it got a little crazy, a little out of hand. It took me around 40 hours to make it. It shouldn't have been that long, but I always just build and build and build, and then when things come to my mind, that's what I want to do. So here is our secret house. You know, we have chests to hide our good stuff. We have our enchantment tables and all that crazy things. So there is the first house, the doggy house. Let's go ahead and leave the area. Of course, we can close everything up behind us. You already saw right over there that I closed it up. So boop, let's go in here. Let's reopen up this area by clicking down our lever. Then all we have to do is just find that triangle right here between the chests like that, and then left click right here. It's kind of tedious to get to this one, so it has to be a triangle. And tedious. There we go. Close that behind us, and then to close the doggy door, all we have to do is just push our dog right onto that pressure plate. So this is actually hard, because you got to jump right when you hit him onto the pressure plate. You got to go bloop, and there we go, and we are outside of the doggy door. Now, a lot of them are over here. There's about, I'd say, 4 different ones. 2 of them are very simple, so I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do a really hard one, and then let's go ahead and move over to the simple one, which we're going to need our shears. It's right over here, and this one is going to be called the treehouse. I'm gonna fly up there. I did have a way to get up there, but I don't want to take it too long just running to the area. This one's called a treehouse. Now, the cool thing about this one is anyone can do this. Anyone can absolutely do this. All you need is some shears, and all you need is a big oak tree. Right inside this oak tree is our hidden house. Now, you could do this with any sizable oak tree. See, there's a big sizable oak tree right there. There's one right there. There's one right there. You're gonna find them all over your world. There's one right over there as well. But just in case you didn't know, you can actually remove leaves with a shear. Now, you got to be a little cautious when doing this as well. If you're gonna make a treehouse, a secret treehouse, make sure you bring some oak blocks with you, because if you break certain leaves, sometimes all the leaves will start deteriorating off the tree, and you don't want that to happen. So if you're gonna do this secret house, just make sure you have a few oak blocks, I guess, with you. But I already have everything in place, so nothing should disappear. So if I actually hit these leaves right here, you can see I can pick up the leaf blocks like that, and I can go into my secret house right here. And there it is, guys. We have a few chests in here. We have ourselves a bed. We have ourselves a furnace, an anvil, just a nice little secret house that no one will suspect is there unless they, well, break down the tree. Then I guess you're out of luck. But if you notice, when we hide everything with the leaves, you can't see in the house. See, right now we could see inside the house. You could see the anvil right there. But if you just come out 3 leaf blocks, only 3 leaf blocks, and you won't be able to see in there. See how it's completely dark? So anyone can do this. It's a very easy house to do. Like I said, all you need to do is just find a nice sizable oak tree, and then like that one right over there, or that big one right over there. And like I said, bring a few oak blocks with you. You might have to place a few around just so the leaves stop breaking. But there was a very simple one, and that one was called the tree house. You really don't need a tutorial on that one. It's quite simple. So let's go ahead and move over to another big one, which is right over here, and this one's going to be called the water house. And this one, whoa, this one took quite some time to do, and I should have stopped I don't know why. I go a little crazy when I want to build stuff. So right over here is where our secret house is. I think it's right over here. I'm actually losing. There it is, right there. So you can see the dirt blocks. You can see the dirt blocks around the area. Now, there's one thing you need to know about water is mostly inside of water, there's dirt, there's sand, and there's clay. Now, if you were to build something like this, I wouldn't use clay because people are going to grab clay. I'm sorry. Even if you don't want clay, sometimes people are just like, let me just grab this clay for no reason. So I would highly recommend using sand or dirt while building this. But if you notice right there, that's not a dirt block. That is a granite block. Even though it looks kind of like dirt, it is not. And that's how I hid this thing quite well, is that will let me know that is exactly where my hidden underwater house is. So if I throw my item right here, boop, it will open up a secret door right here that will lead to my underwater house that took me forever to build. So let's go ahead and click this button right here. We'll close it up. I do not have a tutorial on this one as well. If you would like a tutorial, like I said, just type in the comment section below underwater house, and I'll see what I can do. It wasn't a very hard one, but here we go, guys. Look, see all my squids in there? They are all name tags, so they won't despawn. And this thing took me some time to make. So here, let me go right here so I can fall down just a little bit faster. But here is the underwater house. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, I was saying on Twitter before that ice isn't melting on Xbox. Apparently, it's not melting on PlayStation as well. I guess it's a bug right now, and they need to fix it because I just wanted to have the water coming down. But since it wouldn't melt, I had to end up doing this big sign labyrinth thing all the way up. I really didn't want to do it, but it's broken right now. But as you can see, we can see all our awesome squids. We have some seaweed. This thing took me forever to make. But here is the underwater house. Of course, we can have all our goodies in here. We can have our chest filled to the brim with all our secret stuff. We have some furnaces to smelt things. Of course, we have our enchantment table right over here. And I think I did a pretty good job on the way the house looks. This one took me forever to make. This house took me absolutely forever to make. And you're probably like, FedEx, you just TNT the whole thing and place the walls. I did that. I did do that. But when I started doing it, I was like, I was so far, and I was like 75% of the way in, and there was just so much lava. There was so much lava. There was so much lava that I had to get rid of, and it was very, very tedious. But I didn't need to make it this big. I was just going to, come down a little bit, then have the underwater area, and then just put a little shanty thing underneath the water. But this is what happens when when I dream too big. So there is the underwater house. So I'm not going to take forever just to go up this thing. I was going to put a whole boat thing and everything in here, but like I said, the ice wasn't working, and it just stinks. So hopefully they fix that soon on Minecraft console. So now what we have to do is just click this button once again. And you know what? Let me get out of fly mode just to show you that I can get out of here. There's way more than enough time to get out after you click the button. So boop, click the button, and then it should pop me on out. Boop, there we go. And we are out of our secret underwater house. So now that we are out of our underwater house, let's go ahead and make our way over to that actual house right there. That is the only non-secret house inside this entire world. So here's the only non-secret house. A little, I just threw this thing together. I'm sorry. This was, I think this was probably the 8th house I built. So I was really far in at this point. So I was like, you know what? Just gonna throw a little house together. Maybe you like it. Maybe this little house looks good to you. I could have did so much better with this little house. But we're gonna go walk in here, and if you guys watch my redstone tutorials, you probably already noticed how we're going to get into this secret house. But let's go ahead and just walk through my nice little tiny house right here. So we have a TV, a little living room area. Here's a chest to hold our goodies. Here is the room right over here with our bed. We have our chest, you know, a few other chests and all that good stuff. But I'm sure if many of you watch my redstone videos, you've already noticed, or even if you don't watch it, it's kind of just blatant right there. Like, it just sticks out so much because this has the most detail. You know, everything just looks so plain in this house, but then we have a grandfather clock with all this detail. So what we have to do is open up the clock. Now, I do have a tutorial on this. It's just a secret room inside of a clock. I'm pretty sure I'll have a link to a PE version and the console and PC version in the description below. But all we have to do is just click this button right back here, get inside of it, and boop, we are now down into our secret house. So let's go ahead and close it up behind us so no one knows anything is here, because, you know, there's so many other people coming into this world. So yeah, there's really not much going on right here. However, once we fall down here, yep. I built an exact replica of the same exact house that's right above it. Same exact house right below it. Exact replica 108. There's the grandfather clock. Here is the TV living room area. Don't judge me. Here is the little room. And now you're probably wondering, does the clock work down here as well? So let's go ahead and find out. Does this one work as well? Oh, yes, it does. And really, go away. Oh, Z109. I wonder what that means. So let's go ahead and leave this area. Oh, yeah, I did not make a third house. Sorry. So there is the secret house inside of a house. Did I even say the title? I probably didn't, but I'll just swipe it in anyway. But that is a secret house inside of a house. All right, guys, so I showed 2 big houses in a row. Let's go ahead and do a small one. Sorry, I had to eat because I am on survival, so I'm losing health. Now, this is actually the only other small house. It was only the tree house and this one right here. This one is called the mushroom house. If you find a nice mycelium biome in your world, and this is actually all here. I did not grow any of these mushrooms. And I also noticed something as well. I don't know if this is supposed to happen. I haven't made a world in a very long time, but see that right over there? See that big mushroom? Big mushrooms are all over this world. It doesn't matter if it's an oak hill biome. It doesn't matter if it's an extreme hills biome. It doesn't matter if it's in just a snow biome. They're everywhere, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Oh, look at that. It looks like the barren strait right there. That's actually pretty cool. But as you can see a big mushroom right over there, and there. Oh, is that another one right there? I think that's another one right over there. But guys, these big mushrooms are all over this world. But let's go ahead and go over to the mushroom house. So if you find a nice little mycelium biome, you can easily make a secret mushroom house. And if you notice, this one's in the ground, and actually a few of them do spawn like this. None of them actually spawn like this. So if you want to create a few other ones just to like, so no one notices anything, but you can see that this one's kind of in the ground. But if we come right over here behind this giant mushroom and we flip down this lever, boom, we have a nice little secret house where you don't have to put anything crazy in it, but it's just a nice little secret house away from everyone. You can hide a few things in here. You can have your ender chest, so an ender chest, you can just hide anything in it. But we can also close it up behind us by flicking down this lever, and now our house is completely closed up. It's a good thing just have a little home away from home in case maybe you're wandering out into areas and you have a house over here, and you can just set it up. You can actually set up one of these houses while you're walking around. All you need is some bone meal, some mycelium, and a mushroom, and you're good to go. But if we flip up this lever, it will reopen up. We can go ahead and leave our little mushroom house. This is the only other small little house that I made. And we flip up this lever, and then it's completely closed. But like I said, guys, if you want a tutorial on it, let me know in the comment section below. Just put mushroom house, and of course, I will do it. So let's go ahead and move on to some more bigger ones. The next house is by far the hardest one that I built in this entire world. I actually have a tutorial on the redstone item that I used to get into the house, but this one was definitely that it took a very, very, very long time to make. All right, guys, so the next hidden house actually lies inside of this little village right here. And the cool thing about this village, it's inside the main map of where I spawned. All my houses are on the first main map. I wanted to keep it that way because I didn't want to go crazy looking for a village, and I'm so happy this village actually spawned here. Now, not only did this house take me the longest to make, it's actually the best way to hide a house, I feel. I feel like this is the exact spot you want to build a secret house, and you're probably wondering, why would I want to build a secret house here? Well, if you're playing with friends, family, and things like that, you have a reason to come to a village. If you want to trade with a villager, that is a reason to come here. So if you go all the way off the grid and they're like, what are you doing all the way over there? You'd be like, oh, I'm at the village just trading things. I'll be like, oh, okay. So this is probably one of the best areas to hide a house, in my opinion. It's probably one of the best areas to hide a house if you're playing with other people. So let's go ahead and enter this secret house. And this one took me a fantastic long time. Let's actually go ahead and look at the village. I didn't change the village at all. This is exactly how it generated. It actually looks pretty cool in my opinion, but I didn't change anything inside of this entire village. Now with every village, you know, you get a few houses here and there, and I wanted to choose the most non-suspicious house. Like usually people, if they do find a village, they'll actually build a house inside of one of these bigger houses right here. So I went ahead and I chose the most disgusting house out of them all, the one with the dirt floor. So this is how we get into our next secret house, and this one is called the village house. And like I said, I'm trying to keep everything themed. So the mushroom house was inside a mushroom, the tree house was inside of a tree, the dog house had a dog inside of a house, the underwater house was underneath water, the house inside of a house was a house underneath a house. Everything is themed. Everything is completely themed. So you can only guess what a village house would be. So what would a village house be? What would be under a village house? So this one took a very long time, very tedious to make, but here we go. It's going to take a little while for it to get started up. And yes, I do have a tutorial for this. This is just my 2x2 elevator. Still works absolutely fine. A little laggy on Xbox, but guess what? It works. It absolutely works. And here we go, guys. Here is the village house, and it is a village underneath a village, and I wanted to make sure you could see the elevator. I have a tutorial on this thing. They'll be in the description below. Not sure if it works on PC. I know it works on console, but I build everything on console. So here we have an awesome little village. You know, I have all these little dudes I could trade with. I gave them little stands and everything, and I'm really happy with the banners. The banners make the stands look pretty sweet, but I'm going to try to go around this as fast as possible. But there is another one we could trade with. We have some eatery area down here. You know, we could just grab up our crops down here. I wanted to make it look like it was a Hunger Games map or something like that. Obviously, if you're going to do some sort of sufficient food down here, I wouldn't do it like this. It's scattered, it's gross. I was just trying to go for some crazy, I don't know, Hunger Games or just a world kind of. I just hurt myself. But maybe a role-playing world. I was just going for that. And I just have stalls around the entire area. We could trade it with every single one of these villagers, and I don't know why you guys go in there. That's actually where another house is, and can you stop going in there? Every time I go in here, they have to die. I can't. There's no way for me to stop them from going in here. And as you can see, it's kind of boarded off. But we're going to go ahead and move our way to our house. Now, this is my house inside of my secret village right here. And, of course, I can hold all my goodies in here. We could trade with this villager right here. But you know what? Oh, you know what? I didn't show you. You can actually close up the elevator from down here as well. If you want to make sure no one can see anything from down here, click this button. The elevator will go up, and then the door will close, so you don't have to see anything inside that elevator. Like I said, I have a tutorial for this. It'll be in the description below. But that's just to make sure that no one up there knows anything's down here. But guys, if you're in this village and someone else is here and you did an elevator like this, they're probably going to find out. They're going to see you underground and just dig straight down and get into here. And actually, did I ever make it so I could get up here? You know, I might have forgotten. This is supposed to be like a whole little walkway up here, and I don't think I ever made a way to get up here. Well, that's my bad. I meant to do that, but I completely forgot. But let's go ahead and just reopen the elevator because we're going to have to get out of here later on, and there's another house up top. But the next house that lies inside of our village house is going to be our lava house. And I'm sorry, Mr. Villager, I don't know why you had to go here. Thank you. Oh, you don't know how many villagers I had to kill to get inside this house. So as you can see, it's boarded off. We're not really supposed to be going in here, but yep, we are down in a ravine, and you can only guess what a lava house will be. And if you notice right there, the lava is kind of sinking into a center area. So if you can only guess where our lava house is going to be, well, you guessed right. Here we go. Whoop, and here comes the lava house. Boom. We are now inside of our lava house. Now, if you're wondering, well, how do you get out of your lava house? Very simple. Inside of here, I have some splash potions of fire resistance. So if I hit myself one of these, I can easily swim right through the lava. But we don't want to go back through the lava. We want to head into the lava house. So I quickly went ahead and just switched it to creative just because I wanted to get rid of these little fire resistant particles, or else that's going to go on for, what is it, 6 minutes? Yeah, 6 minutes. Not happening. So let's go ahead and make our way down into the firehouse. They all lead to the same thing. Every side just leads down to the same thing. And here we have our firehouse, and our next house is actually inside that nether portal right there as well. But as you can see, it's kind of like holding the nether portal, and everything's themed. Remember, everything is completely themed. There is a village underneath the village, so of course there's going to be lava. What was it called? The firehouse? No, it's the lava house. There's lava. There's going to be lava. It's themed after lava, so there's going to be lava inside the lava house. So up here to the left is just our little house area. You know, there's a bed to sleep in. Don't know why I need two, but I like to keep everything symmetrical. We also have a few chests, crafting bench, you know, all the things a good house needs. And of course, we have an enchantment table right over here, and we have an infinite water source. Of course, we need an infinite water source, and here is the nice little enchantment table. I think I did a pretty good job on this one as well. Now, this one I didn't really need to dig as much. I did have to dig the bottom to place in the lava because I am fully at bedrock right now, so I made sure everything was flat to place place into the lava. But most of this was just TNT. You know, throw a bunch of TNT in here, throw some lava in there, and as you can see, it actually goes into a ravine. I should have probably closed that up. Anyone's gonna find this secret house. But we're gonna go ahead and move our way into our next house, and that is our nether house. Now, this is the only other house that I've ever did in another video. It's in my 10 ways to protect your house video, and that is, of course, we're gonna be building a house on top of the nether. But of course, this is the lava house. You don't really need a tutorial on it. It's nothing crazy, you know, just place some lava on top of signs, place water underneath it, and you'll be absolutely fine, especially if you add in a few fire resistant potions. So let's go ahead and work our way over to the nether house. So here we are in the nether, and of course, I built at rock bottom, guys. I was at bedrock, so of course, they're going to place the nether portal at, well, rock bottom. And the cool thing, actually, when I came into this nether portal, there's my stronghold. It's right there. It was actually a pretty awesome find. So if we go ahead, and which way was my, I actually forget. I think it's over, I don't remember. I think it's over here. I think I put it over here, so I might get hurt by these magma blocks. Yes, I did. Okay. And, ow. I did all of this on creative. I should have probably thought ahead and gave myself a little bit of a pathway. You can see I placed in a few stone there because it faces me out that way and I didn't want to die. So if we move over here, right over here should be my secret area, I believe. Yes, it's right down over here. So come right over here. We're going to have to take a little bit of damage to get to this house, but boop, like that. And if we come right here, there's a secret button on this wall. Click this button and it'll open up a secret gem door, and of course we can click the button on this side to close it up behind us so no one knows anything is there. And this is going to take a little while, so I'm going to go in fly mode. But of course, like I said before, it's just a house above the nether. Now, I actually did a tutorial on how to break a hole in the nether. It actually still works on console, but this one I just went ahead and just used ender pearls. So we just come up here, and then inside these chests I have a few ender pearls on hand, but all you really need is about 2. You need only about 2 ender pearls to get inside of this house. But if you did not know, if you come all the way to the top of your nether, you have to find the tippy tip top of your nether. If you come all the way to the top at Y126, as you can see on my map, it says Y126. If you find that sweet spot on the nether, all you have to do is look straight up and throw 2 ender pearls really fast. So 1, 2, and you will get on top of the nether. So up here I built a little base of operations on top of my nether, but here is in the next secret house. It's a secret house in the nether, or I should say a secret house on top of the nether, because technically nothing could spawn up here, and I just built a little base of operations up here. Of course, we can't have a bed in here because we are in the nether, and if you sleep in a bed in the nether, you're going to explode and, well, die. But we have all our chests right here. It kind of reminds me of the Matrix in a way. You know, we have all these, just a big row of stuff right here. And the cool thing I actually learned about the nether, on top of the nether, you can place beacons. I don't know if it works in the nether, just in the nether itself. I never really tried that before, because why would you place a beacon inside the nether? But if it doesn't, it does work on top of it. As you can see, I am getting a haste buff right now. As you can see, I can walk a little bit faster, and I can actually mine a little bit faster, because technically those beacons right there, you can see the little top particle on top of them. They're working. They're absolutely working. And then over here, I have my enchantment table. I went crazy with this one. This one took a little while to build too, because I just wanted to make a cool looking room. But I think I did a pretty cool job with this enchantment table. It looks pretty sweet. And inside of this house, there's actually a little bit of a code for the last house, because there's a hidden house inside of 2 other houses. And then there's only 2 codes, so it's not really hard to find. But as you can see it right there, it says X-403. Now, the last one I believe said Z109. So then what does that mean? That means we'll have to go to Z109, and we'll have to go to X-403 to find that last and final house. But that will be for the end, guys. So we have a few little secret areas. And of course, to get out of our nether, you have to build another nether portal on top to get out of it. Or, you know, you could have to kill yourself, but no one wants to do that. No one wants to do that. I'm gonna eat some steak or I'm gonna die. So we're gonna take this nether portal, and this was the funny part too. It launched me into I don't know where. I don't know where on the map they put me on this thing, but as you can see, I am no longer on this map, so I'm just gonna have to quickly go back into the nether, and then back out of the nether, and then back into the nether to get back to the main spot. So here we are, back in the nether, then go back in, and it'll launch me back out into, well, where we started. So here we're back into the lava house, and we're gonna work our way back out of the lava house and move our way on to the next one. Now, you see, this is what I mean. Why are they so obsessed with coming out this door? You're going to die if you keep coming into this door. I built houses for you guys. There's houses down here for you. Stop. Did he see? Did he? What the? Did that guy? Oh, he's right there. Okay. I thought he just killed himself. So we're going to go ahead and work our way out of it now. The down part of this elevator was very choppy, but guys, the up part is so smooth. The up part is so smooth while going up this elevator. Look at this. It is so smooth. Such a smooth ride. So we're going to go ahead and work our way out of here, because the next house is going to be the cave house. Now, I actually have a tutorial on this redstone contraption as well. I actually have to find the video because I really don't remember where it is. But we're going to go ahead and fly to it because I don't feel like taking forever to get over to it. Which mountain was it? I think it's over there. Is it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's over here on this mountain top. Alright guys, so the cave house is actually one of my more popular videos on my channel. I actually got this tutorial from my 10 easy ways to build secret rooms video. You'll notice it right away if you've ever seen that video. If you've never seen it, I'll have a link to it in the description below, but it's definitely one of my more popular videos on my channel. Now, we need a bow and arrow to get into this secret house, so I did have to switch it to creative to get a bow and arrow. So let's go ahead and come right over here. I do have a way to climb all the way to the top, but I don't feel like it. It's just, this video has been going on so much longer than I wanted it to, but I went crazy with the builds, and I knew I should have only did 5 houses, and I ended up doing 10. Alright guys, so if I shoot my arrow right here in this corner, behind this block is a wooden pressure plate that can actually pick up the hitbox of my arrow. So if I shoot it like this, boop, it will open up my secret door. So now all we have to do is jump up, grab that arrow, and then run in. So I did not run. I almost missed that. But of course, back here, if we click this button, we can reopen it and then leave the area. But make sure you run if you ever build this thing, or you can add in a few more repeaters so you don't have to run. But here is the secret cave house. Now, just like any other house, I have my enchantment table, I have all my chests, my furnaces, my brewing stand, everything that I need a secret house for. And then, of course, up here is the bed. And that is the 9th house on the list. This is the cave house. Now, last but not least, of course, is going to be the one that we have to follow the map to get to. Now, if you remember, inside the house or a house underneath the house, when we got through the second clock and it told us to go away, underneath it was a sign that said Z109. On the map, we are at right now -272, so we have to go to Z109. And then if you also remember in the nether, it said -403. So X -403. So that is the last house that we have to get to. So all we have to do is leave our cave house, and now all I have to do is just fly over to X -403 and Z109. Alright guys, and here we are at -403 and Z109. That means right below me, right underneath this exact block, at -403 and Z109 is my last secret house, and this is just going to be called the easy secret house because you don't need to be savvy with redstone. You don't need to be crazy with anything. All you need to do is leave yourself a few hints to get back to your house, and you can make a hidden house no matter who you are. So let's go ahead and break this block right here. It is the easiest secret house to make. All you need to do is just break a block and then go right into the secret house. And of course, let's go ahead and just close it up behind us so no one else knows we are over here. And then of course, for the secret house, the last hidden one, the most easiest one to build, I thought I'd go ahead and just make a very simple house, because you don't need to be the craziest builder to hide a house. You don't need all this crazy mechanic redstone knowledge and all that stuff. All you really need is a good memory, or even the X, Y's, and Z's, just to remember exactly where your house is. So let's go ahead and enter home sweet home. And guys, that is all 10 hidden houses inside of this world. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It took a very long time to build, about 40+ hours, and then of course this video is going to take however long it takes me to edit it. But if you truly enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button, guys. It'll let me know that you like videos like this and you would like to also see similar videos like this in the future. And of course, if you've seen any houses that I didn't say I did a tutorial on and you want me to do a tutorial on them, just type in the name of the house in the comment section below and I'll try my best to do a tutorial at it. However, for right now, I am completely done. I'm completely spent with Minecraft, you know, digging for 40+ hours, making all these houses. It was very enjoyable once it was done, but the 40 hours doing it, not so much fun. So guys, like always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Peace.